Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Professional primer from Benefit, and this is just a little sample size. I'm almost out of it, and I have another sample size that I have to get through, so I'm trying to finish this one up. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this, just like in my cheek area around my nose, where I seem to have like larger size pores. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foundation, and I'm going to be using the Even Better by Clinique, and this is just a little sample size that I have right now. I just want to finish it before I actually use my real one, because I have like the full size, but I got this little sample and I just want to kind of finish it up. So I'm just going to dot this all over my face, and this is a full coverage foundation. Whenever you're doing any kind of performance, you want to make sure that you wear or you have enough color and enough coverage on your face that so that the lights on stage or anywhere don't make you look washed out, because that's not what you want. You want people to be able to see you, so you want to make sure you have enough color and jazz. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this with my e.l.f. blush. Okay, so now once I've done that, I'm going to take my concealer, and the concealer that I'm going to be using today is my Benefit Erase Paste. This is like a salmon undertone kind of brightening concealer, and I'm just going to put this under my eyes and any other sort of like imperfections that I have, any other problem areas, things like that. Alrighty, so now once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and set everything, and I'm going to be using my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder, and this is in the color Sandstorm. Okay, so now once we have finished doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start filling in my eyebrows. I think filling in your eyebrows is important. I mean, I never used to do it, but I just recently started to, and I kind of like the way my eyebrows look with them being filled in. So I like to take a spoolie and I like to brush through them like so. They're not done right now. Okay, so I'm just going to take my Tweezerman Brow Powder Duo Compact. Okay, so then I just like to take a clear mascara, and then I just kind of like to set my eyebrows so they can stay in place and they don't go all over the place. And for eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be using the Benefit Stay Don't Stray. I'm just going to take a little bit of it. It's actually a lot. Just kind of apply it. I just got to make sure that I don't get washed out. Okay, so now once I've done that, I'm going to be using my Naked 2 palette today. Yay! I'm going to take the color Suspect. I'm going to put this all over, just all over my eyelid, just kind of pack it on. I'm going to take a brush like this, and I'm going to be taking YDK, which is also in the Naked 2 palette, and this color is like a rosy gold. No, it's not like a rose. It's a really dark shimmery brown. That's the best I can do. I'm not sure how else to describe it, but that's what it is. And I'm just going to take some of this color, and I'm just going to apply this on the outer kind of corner of my eye. Kind of blending it in circular motions. YDK is actually one of my favorite colors. I wonder what YDK stands for. Probably stands for like you don't know or something. I don't know. I really don't know, but that's a good question, right? Okay, and if you have any fallout, just take a big kind of fluffy brush and just kind of brush it away. Don't worry about it being on your cheeks. I'm going to add a highlight anyways, so it's just going to kind of blend in with the highlight color anyway, so yeah, just kind of blend it away if you have any fallout. And for highlight, like on my brow bone, I'm just going to take the matte white color called Foxy in the palette, and I'm just going to take the brush that the Urban Decay palette came with, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this right under my brows. Like so. And I'm going to take the more shimmery color, which is called Booty Call. It almost has like a pink undertone, and I'm just going to put that in my inner corner and just kind of use my fingers to blend. So next thing we're going to do is add eyeliner, and I'm just going to take a liquid eyeliner, and the one I'm going to be using is by Eyeko, and this is the Eyeko London Skinny Liquid Eyeliner. I got this in a Birchbox a couple months back. I don't really remember which one, but I really like it because it has a really skinny kind of point, and we're going to use this eyeliner to line our upper lash line, and we're going to wing it out. Now once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take my eyelash curler. I'm going to be applying false lashes. So the first thing that I do when I do that is I take my eyelash curler and I just kind of curl my natural eyelashes. Sometimes I like to wear false eyelashes, sometimes I don't, depending on my mood. But today, since I have a little bit of extra time, I decided that I wanted to wear false eyelashes. So I'm going to take some mascara. The mascara that I'm going to be using is the Clinique High Impact Extreme Volume Mascara, but this is like their new mascara, and I kind of really like it, so I'm just going to put a little bit. I'm not going to put a lot, just a little bit, just so that my real eyelashes can kind of hold the fake ones, because the fake ones are a little bit heavy. So I just like to do this so that they stay on there. And then I like to take the same mascara and then put it on my lower eyelashes. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eyeliner while that dries. I'm going to take just a black eyeliner and I'm going to line my upper, what is it called, tight line. Like an angled, small little angled eyeliner brush. Put my brush in there and then just kind of put it on my lower lash line. And this is a cream-based eyeliner, it's not gel-based. I think the gel-based don't stay on as good as the cream, because the gel is a lot more kind of like water-based, I want to say. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. I've tried to do the same thing with my MAC Black Truck Fluid line, and it works, but it doesn't stay on as long as this does. And this, I also like to take a black eyeshadow. Any kind of black eyeshadow will work. Sometimes I like to use like the one in the Naked palette, and sometimes when I'm traveling I just like to bring a single matte black eyeshadow, and the one that I'm going to use is Carbon by MAC. It's a really matte, super dark black eyeshadow, and it's better to use matte because it is like technically the inside of like your eye, and you don't want to get any kind of glitter in there because that would be really painful. So just kind of set it with the black eyeshadow, and that helps the eyeliner stay on like pretty much all day. It like doesn't smear, it doesn't smudge, nothing. So I really like this little trick. I learned it from trial and error, to be honest. So after all the eyeliners that I've used, my eyelashes have now dried. I'm going to take a pair of eyelashes, and these are just ones that I got in like a set from eBay. They're like $1.25 or something. I don't know. I got them like a while back. So I'm just going to trim off these little ends because they're kind of really long. So just kind of cut those. And I'm just going to take them and just kind of bend them like this so that they're a lot more eye friendly. And I'm going to take my eyelash glue, and the one that I'm going to be using is the Lash Grip. It's an okay glue. It kind of takes forever to dry though, but it's okay. It's an okay glue. It's not like too bad, and it smells kind of weird, but that's okay. I'm just going to take very little of this. Very, very little, because the more you put, the longer it takes to dry, and then they don't want to stick on. So just very little glue. So as I let this eyelash dry, because this glue just kind of takes forever to dry. So while I let this dry, I'm going to apply some bronzer. So I like to take bronzer just because I like the way it looks on my face. It gives me a little bit more color because my powder, like I said, is a little bit too white for me. So I'm just going to take my Benefit Hoola Bronzer, and this is just a little like trial size that they sometimes give or sell or whatever, so I'm just going to take that. And I'm just going to take an angled brush, kind of one that looks like this, just an angled brush, put that in here, make a fish face. Okay, now I'm going to take my blush, and the blush that I'm going to be using today is actually a mineral blush, and this is the Makeup Bella Beauty Cosmetics. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this brand. They sometimes have it at like the mall in their own little kiosk and stuff, and this mineral blush is in the color Sierra Suede, and it also has SPF 15, which is really weird for a blush, but it does have SPF. I mean, I guess that's good. There we go. Alright, I think my eyelash is doing pretty good now. So I'm going to go ahead, take my eyelash again, and put it on. I'm going to take my highlight color, and I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. And this is one of my favorite highlights because it just looks so pretty and natural, and I just really like it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this onto this small little brush here, and I'm going to take that, and then I'm just going to put this on my cheekbones. I mean above my cheekbones, I guess, and up into like my temple, like making like a C. So I'm going to curl my fake eyelashes with my real ones. Okay, I'm going to take my bubblegum lip scrub from Lush, and I'm just going to put this on my lips to kind of give them like a fresh new look. So I just want to lick my lips. It'll make my lip color stay on longer too, so just going to lick them really briefly and then take a little bit on my finger and then just kind of rub it in. Okay, so the color that I'm going to be using is a Revlon lipstick, and this is in the color Love That Pink, and this is basically like a, it's kind of messed up because I messed it up, but it's basically like a reddish pink. Okay, and so that's pretty much my lip color. Just as of now, this is kind of what the end result looks like. So I hope you guys have found this helpful. I hope you guys kind of take some of my tips and tricks and use it into your everyday sort of makeup, I guess, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if the lighting kind of changed. It got like it was like really sunny, and now it's like cloudy, so I don't know, the weather's being really weird right now. So yeah, I hope you guys, I guess I already said that. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye!